This is a technique that you can use to help align your back whenever you have a problem where you maybe have pulled it or possibly hurt it. Basic anatomy of your lower spine is that you have vertebrae, and in between the vertebrae you have these little discs. And what happens is every now and then you'll have a disc move a little bit back towards the nerve, compress that nerve, and cause you muscular pain and discomfort. Could cause a spasm. So what we can do is we can realign that disc and put it back into position by using the anatomy of our vertebrae to do that. The spinal processes of your back are kind of like the fingers on my hand, and in between there is the little disc. When you bend forward at the waist like this, what happens is you open up the space between those vertebrae and you allow the disc to move backwards. When you do the opposite, when you arch your back, you actually compress those spinal processes and you move that disc forward. So what you do is if you feel that twinge, first thing is don't ignore it. What you want to do is you want to get down on the floor as quickly as you can and position yourself like so. You lay here for a few seconds just to kind of let everything settle in. What you'll do then is position your hands up above your head on the floor, put your feet together, take a deep, deep breath in, hold that breath as you're pushing yourself up to the top. When you get to the top, let all the air out of your lungs. Nice and slowly, just like that. As you're letting the air out, you also want to make a muscle in your buttocks and clench your buttocks at the same time. When all the air is out, then you just lay flat and you let it settle. Because that disc is kind of a gelatinous consistency. It doesn't go right back into place immediately. You need to kind of let it move its way in there. It'd probably take anywhere from 5 to 6 repetitions of this, and after each repetition you should give yourself about 30 seconds of lying on the floor like this to let everything settle. What you want to do, once again, I'll do it in unison. You take a deep breath in, lift yourself up. You want to keep your hip bones against the floor, and by clenching your buttocks, you're stabilizing your lower lumbar spine. As you're exhaling out, you're relaxing because you're thinking about the fact that you're relaxing, and you're allowing your stomach to sink to the floor, which in turn creates more of a curve in your back. The more of a curve that you get there, the more those vertebral processes are pushing back on that disc and moving it back into position. If you ever have problems with this, you can review this video, or you can also give me a call, 773-775-2865, and I can talk you through it too over the phone. Thank you for listening.